Our rendition of Comedy of Errors is a story in its own right. It's about two sets of twins who are separated at birth and end up living in two different parts of the world. One set of twins live in London and the other set of twins live in this fictional place that we call Shakespeare. And the twins from Shakespeare are forced from their home because of persecution, and they journey through Europe looking for refuge and a safe place to live. And they end up in London. When two worlds meet, beautiful things can happen. There's a real hard-hitting underline to this play, but you will laugh and you will be challenged and provoked. Shakespeare is a big part of the story, and we combine the language or the dialect of our young people with Shakespeare's rhetoric, and we place the play in a new setting and just breathe new life into it based on the experiences of our young people and the situations they find themselves in today. Shakespeare is 400 years old, and the themes and the issues are still relevant today, but the language is sometimes inaccessible. If you're coming from the African and Caribbean diaspora, it's a story that you don't feel you're a part of. When Shakespeare wrote his plays, there was black people living in London, and we contributed to those stories that this country holds so dearly. So let's use him as a springboard, which we do at Intermission, to be able to tell our own stories. Intermission is a youth theatre, a youth organisation working with young people from in the different boroughs of London, from the age of 11 through to 30 plus, coming from deprivation or struggling with education or struggling in the home, lacking opportunities or access to the arts. It's about empowering young people to become the best versions of themselves, using art as a vehicle for transformation. Art can transform and change lives. It helps us to see things from other people's perspective, to step into people's shoes and to see how our actions can affect others and also our own position in the world. Theatre is collective storytelling, telling stories that represent the society that we live in. And at the moment in this country, it's quite an exclusive industry for a privileged section of society. Something we have at the end of all our productions is a talkback where the audience have the opportunity to ask the cast questions about the programme or about their lives and what they've just seen. And I think that's a really powerful conversation, and you'll be surprised by what you hear from our young people. Comedy of Errors Remixed opens on the 26th of November at the Courtyard Theatre. This is a theatre company that's doing big things. You know, we are tearing up the status quo and rewriting it in a way that responds to what is happening right now in our world, in our society, in London. For young people, it's putting young people on the forefront of excellence and professionalism. And you're going to come and you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to go away, you're going to tell your friends, you have to come and see this company because, bro, they're massive. They will leave empowered, they will leave more confident, they will leave and go back into their communities and make a positive contribution.